Virgo season is in a week, y'all. So I'm extremely excited to tap into our energy, see what is coming through, what we are needing to be aware of, look forward to, or just take with us into Virgo season. Whatever is coming up and coming out is what we are going to be into on this one. Be sure that you get on in here, subscribe when you do, relax. All right, tap in with me. I would love to tap in with you. So let's go on ahead and hop into this energy. All right, see what is coming through for Virgo season for the Virgos. All right, the Virgoats, however you wanna coin us. What is coming through for the collective for Virgo season? Lord have mercy. We got danger approaching in the reverse with the 33 card. 333 could be highly significant here. Our hidden fears resurface and past wounds reopen with doubt. If we don't face this together, these unresolved emotions will only grow stronger. There could be something coming to the surface, okay? There could be something that you thought was behind you, that you put behind you. Some wounds that you thought had already healed, right? This could be coming in here, Virgo. Yeah. And even with this danger approaching, somebody around you that you could, because this was in the reverse here. I was reading the message that was on the reverse side of this card. However, this could be somebody from your past, somebody that you were afraid of, somebody that you were afraid of would be coming around, that you really didn't want to come around, somebody that brings a sense of uneasiness. This person could be coming around, somebody that you thought was gone. All right, something, a situation that you thought was dead, coming up to the surface. Okay, be very mindful of this. We're going to get into these overall energies, then we will clarify. So that's why I said go and get comfortable. And we've got a lot of synchronicities. So I do feel, especially in our season, there are going to be a lot of synchronicities. Make sure that you are aware, keeping your eyes open, even like I said, with some type of danger or some situation coming back to the surface, or something that was hidden or from the past coming back to the surface. You could be so unaware or unassuming that it could sneak up on you. So I feel like Spirit led me to that message for a reason. Make sure that you are being aware, okay? But even if you see on this card, they're digging this up. There is some shit being dug up here. Like something that we buried. Now, with this card, this is the Trump card, but it is the 55. So 555 could be highly significant. A lot of change, all right, coming in as well. And if you notice, I was speaking about hidden fears. This is speaking about hidden riches. So there could even be some of that as well. Some money that you didn't know was waiting for you. I'm hearing there definitely needs to be a Virgo in Virgo season checking on what is that website where there's like money missing or something? Oh my gosh, I check it every now and again, but missingmoney.com, something like that. I feel like there's some hidden money, okay, that is going to be revealed. But also, I feel like you have a lot of power, Virgo, that is going to be at its peak in Virgo season naturally, right? And I feel like you're going to use it at the right time when it's needed. You are going to be able to leverage this power. And you had to be patient, like you had to wait for your time, but your time is here. All right, I'm hearing that your time is here. It says your power lies in patience. Use it wisely to surprise when least expected. All right. Somebody gonna think you bluffing. Somebody gonna think you ain't got it in you, but you gonna pop out and let them know. All right. You're gonna pop out and let them know. All right, let's get a couple more from the Love and Money Oracle deck. What is coming through for the Virgos for Virgo season? Sisyphus. Sisyphus. It's the first time I've ever really pronounced that right, I think. And I don't even know. Okay. But this is also in the reverse. And this is the 54 card. I'm sorry for dragging you into this Sisyphean task. It feels like we're both pushing that boulder up the hill only to see it rolling back down. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's coming back around thinking they're going to be helping or doing the right thing. And really, they just going to be making shit harder for you. That's what something is just coming back from beyond here. And then it says, like Sisyphus, endlessly pushing a boulder up the hill only for it to roll back down. Making endless sacrifices for someone who doesn't appreciate it. A hopeless cycle of exertion and defeat. Yeah, you got away from this, or you're getting away from this in Virgo season. Like, you're not going to keep on sacrificing for somebody that's not even grateful for your sacrifices or appreciative or noticing, right? Because you are really, I feel like there's also going to be some Virgos noticing where you are carrying the emotional baggage or emotional toll in relationships, right? You're the one reaching out. You're the one that's checking. You're the one that's doing a lot of caring, right? Kindness, things like that. Starting a lot of the emotional conversations, like all of this, and you just get tired. You get tired because you feel like you take it 2 steps forward to get knocked back 4, you know, and it's just really difficult. And one of the things, this could be somebody that you've already got away from where this was the case that could be coming back around. Yeah. They could be coming back around trying to offer you something because maybe they have had hidden riches exposed to them as well in Virgo season. Like, they are getting something, so they feel like they can come back around and use that as leverage to really get you back. But this person is dangerous. This person means you know well. They just don't. Like, you're going to be stuck back in this cycle. That's what I'm saying. They're sorry. They're going to be sorry for bringing you back to this cycle because they're still not emotionally prepared or mature enough or intelligent enough to be your partner. This could be romantic. This could be some sort of family member, friend. It just, they just mean you know well. And look at that third party situation. I'm not BSing you. I'm not BSing you here. Another person disrupts your relationship and causes turmoil. Trust broken by infidelity and struggling to rebuild it. And what I'm also getting here is that, Virgo, there could be somebody that's coming back around that means you know well for your current relationship, right? It's like they've just been patiently waiting and watching for the right time, and you're moving on and they're hurt, but they are like, I can't let you go, and they are going to try to come and interrupt, do some sort of like damage to your relationship, try to get you back or whatever. But it's so wild because this person, whomever this is, and this is giving romantic, I ain't gonna hold you, this is giving romantic, they're gonna try to do this and they are still not even prepared to carry the emotional weight of a romantic relationship. They're not even available or really truly prepared. They're just going to have you again pushing it, pushing this boulder up the hill, and it's just going to roll back down. They probably still in third party situations themselves, and they're trying to insert themselves in your relationship. I don't like this. Oh no. Hold on. Let me tap into the love oracle real quick. I'm just gonna get one on the energy. I was gonna tap into the love oracle anyway, but look at the 2, honey. Empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. The Grim Reaper in the reverse. This is not a game. Virgo season is gonna be crazy, bro, because here's the gag. We are thriving and shining and really at our peak in this season. So it's almost like people are attracted to our light, like the moth to the flame. I feel like this narcissist, this person that you could not trust, that was not, that you gave up on, this person that you was done with, like that is not even available really to be what you need. They are going to come back from the beyond, okay? And they're going to try to charm you and really work their way back in your life. When really they haven't even grown, they haven't even changed. What in the Grim Reaper in reverse is just further letting us know and confirm, right? Like, I'm not making this up, just so that we're clear. This is like Spirit's way of saying this. Something is coming back from the dead. Something is coming back from the beyond. You buried it. You put it to bed. Oh, no. We cannot let this happen. People are going to be really like attracted to us, Virgo, that don't need to be. And they're going to try to charm, or, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even going to give no fucks about your boundaries. Excuse my language, but they're not going to care about your boundaries. You could be an empath and they know this, right? Or they know where you might need them, right? So maybe the hidden riches, the access comes from this person because they know that you know that they got it. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to try to use this in some way. They want to try to enable you. And you have something really good going. Don't let this happen. Oh, no. Let's keep going. All right, let's get one to clarify this danger approaching in reverse. I am honoring the cards as they fall. So look at that: shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. And what's so crazy is there is a situation or a person that is coming back around to do this, because whatever situation they are in, whatever is going on in their experience is bored. And this is so sad, right? Because people want to latch onto your energy, Virgo, because it's very pure. It's, oh my gosh, like, so the empath in me makes me just emotional, because I just feel like, why do people do this? Damn, bro, like, it's so exhausting. Like, and I know there's a Virgo that feels me. Like, we are so good and we try to be so good, and we're trying to grow and further evolve, but our heart remains the same. And people just come around to try to, like, just because they're bored, just because they're empty, just because they need that supply, just because they're not getting whatever it is that they need, they want to come and fuck with us. Come on now. Like, I'm about to get another card because that's just making me mad emotional. Like, I just feel like I feel for all of us, because we truly are genuine, and people love to hate us, and people love to fuck with us. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be a need in Virgo season for some spiritual warfare. Trust and believe, okay? With this rejection in the reverse, somebody that was rejected knows that they have something that you will not reject. I hear there is an offer that you cannot refuse, and they know this, all right? They're going to come with something that you cannot dismiss, right? So be mindful of especially any narcissist from your past, anybody from your past that was very shallow. They didn't have that genuine love for you, right? They didn't take care of your heart. They did not take care of you. And you rejected them for a reason. But yet they are going to try to dangle something in your face that you can't reject. Be very, very mindful of this. Look at that. And ain't gonna be not one damn apology at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's any remorse for what this person has put you through. This person does not feel a bit sorry. They do not feel like They don't even feel like they're worthy of you. They don't feel like none of that because they're not even thinking of it. They were totally okay to let you take on the emotional toll of this relationship and the emotional weight of it. They were totally fine with that. And now they're going to come back around acting like they are willing to do that. Maybe they might even say they're sorry. Maybe they might come with an apology, but it's not genuine. I feel like, too, it was very hard for you to even probably forgive this person. They could be coming with some roses, with some flowers because they know you like it, with something that could be a resource for you because they know you need it. Like, this person's return is not genuine. This person's return is dangerous. And if you're not aware, you're going to miss this. This whole message just took over this reading. And I feel the reason why is because it's super imperative. Not only because it could really put you in it could really reopen wounds. It could really bring you back to something in the past when you've done so much to heal and evolve from this. But it could affect a current relationship of yours. And I feel like that's why this took over this reading. No edits, no cuts, right? The message was going this way regardless of if I wanted to or not. Yes, I was picking up that there could be something hidden for you that is beneficial, but I also feel like what could be hidden is something very dangerous. It's a person that's very dangerous, and they're just watching and waiting for the right time. And it's when you are at your peak in your aura, in your energy. Don't let them. Yes, this is, yeah. And if you notice here, the soulmates card came out clarifying the third party situation. You are currently with your soulmate. There is a lot of love between you two, a lot of unity. It's going places, right? This is a part of your good karma in a sense. This is a part of your evolution. Like, you got out of the toxic. You got away from the narcissist. You got away from the egoist. You got away from all of this shit. And you really are in a genuine connection. And they are about to try to disrupt it or cause some type of BS. Somewhere before the 14th. And if you notice here, this is the 14th card. When I'm recording, this is the 14th. But I'm telling you, somewhere around maybe like September 14th, it could really start to get to the point where it's affecting your relationship if you allow this in. If you allow this in. I'm not even about to... Look at this on the back of the deck with the bluff. What was I saying? This person is bluffing. They are bluffing. They are pretending. There is a mask that they are wearing. And I'm even getting with this imagery. This is giving Day of the Dead. This person is trying to come back from the dead, and they are going to try to put on whatever mask they need to interfere because they are in fear of losing the supply, losing what you gave them, that genuine nurturing love, that warmth, that kindness, that forgiveness, accepting them, flaws and all, willing to be the emotional tugger. Right? Man, I hope it ain't so. I hope it ain't so. Let me get a few of the, I'm going to clarify with the tarot. I'm going to pull one for each of these piles here and clarify. And then I'm going to turn them over. We're going to turn them over together. Back of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Definitely mind yourself. Be mindful of who you are talking to, putting your energy into. Be mindful of your money, your finances, right? If you don't find yourself in a financial bind, nothing that they can dangle in front of you would even matter. I'm seeing a Virgo that in Virgo season, you could be really budgeting, saving. There could be something that you're saving up for, but I do feel like you have like this kind of frugality to you. Okay. You could be in a place of doing that, but I'm really getting with that overall energy. Be mindful of who you are giving your energy to. All right. Be a bit stingy with your time. Don't allow certain conversations with certain people either. Just don't even put yourself in that situation. First thing up, whoever's gonna try to interfere in your relationship, that toxic energy, it will not prevail. All right, we've got the devil in the reverse. This person is nothing more than an evil entity. They are a toxic masculine or feminine. They are meant to be temptresses or tempters. They are meant to come in to really like keep you bound in some way, but you have freed yourself from this person, from this situation. You are no longer in this, okay? You are no longer bound. And I feel like it's going to try to interfere with your relationship, but it will not work because you are no longer dealing with the toxicity. You are wanting unity. You are wanting a healthy love, and you found that. You received that, okay? If this situation and whatever's coming through this reading is not your current energy, I mean, it could definitely be coming through in Virgo season. All right. Around the 14th or 15th is what I'm picking up the most. Okay. Now, just to kind of move some of this energy, because this was really heavy in a romantic sense, but I'm going where the energy's going, right? We've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here. We got the Six of Swords, and we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. If there's any Virgos that have been struggling in some way with, staying focused, staying aware, you've been focused on all of your worries and troubles versus your blessings and your offerings that are coming in. Just know that it is time to move this energy here. Spirit is going to be assisting you out of this, okay? Because this is your season, Virgo. So it's time for you to really raise your frequency, raise your vibration is what I'm getting. If there are any Virgos that are in school, you're in some sort of training, you are in the runnings for something that you've been really manifesting, it's not time to worry here, okay? It's not time to worry. It's time to trust. All right. I just feel like you could be really worried because you're really needing this. You really, really want and need this degree to get in a higher bracket, financial bracket. You're really needing this job, this promotion, so you could get in a higher bracket because maybe times have been rough, or, just this economy in general is rough. But Spirit is helping you. You just have to really trust the Spirit is guiding you out of the rough times. And whatever is for you is going to be for you. All right. I'm seeing there's a clearing of depression and worrying and really focusing on all of your troubles and starting to see what is being offered to you. Again, this is about awareness. When I see the Four of Cups in the reverse, it's giving like you're finally aware of the blessings and the offerings and the lessons that your Spirit is bringing in for you. Because when the Four of Cups is in the upright, this is a card that is all about really missing out and not even noticing those offerings, the blessings, what Spirit is offering to you, because you're focused on all of the things up against you, all of the things that have you down, your troubles, your trials, your tribulations. This is like you are getting out of this. Okay. And this is a part of raising that frequency and vibration. This is going to really be a big part of that. So you could be maybe finding something that's helping you. So some sort of medication, herbal remedy, something like that. You could be really just getting to a place in therapy where you are working through a lot of these things and you feel the shift happening. Or you could just be doing a lot of this on your own, right? Self-therapy is real. So reading more books, reading things, or tapping into podcasts that are helping you with your own personal development in your mental health, your mental state, your emotional state. And I just feel like you're getting out of the funk, the financial funk, the mental, emotional funk, like you're getting out of this. And I see where there are going to be some Virgos that are really prioritizing their health as well. So you are in a position where now you are monitoring, or you are maintaining a good blood pressure, you know, maintaining a healthy weight. You're starting to get more active. You're putting down some of the bad habits and things that weren't promoting health and wealth, right, in your life. So I'm not going to be spending crazy, right? I'm going to be budgeting. I'm going to be doing better things, and my financial fitness is better. I'm going to be working out and cutting out all these negative, not negative, but bad foods, and, you know, not sleeping and all of this, so that my health in my actual physical fitness is at its peak, right? Emotional, I'm not getting ready to let nobody come in and try to manipulate me. The narcissist, get out of my face, right? I'm on to healthy love. Like, everything about you, Virgo, is just, it's got you beaming in Virgo season. And that's why you're going to be attracted to some of this negative shit. So just be aware. Even if it's not somebody necessarily from your past, it could be somebody that is trying to be a part of your future and interfere in your relationship, right? Be tempting to you, and they could remind you of a narcissist or somebody from your past that you got away from, right? Almost like a spirit coming back from the dead in a new form. So that could be the case here as well. But you are focused on your overall well-being, right? And in our season, right, we are the rulers of the sixth house, and it's all about our well-being in that house, our health, our routines, our habits, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loving that part of this reading. We're going to go ahead and finish up with an angel number. I realize I went pretty long. There was so much coming through this first part that I felt was super important. I don't know exactly which Virgo that's for. If it is you, my heart is truly with you. Okay. But it says, I see me. Spirituality at the back of the deck. Abundance. Yep. A whole lot of that. But I see me. I feel like you are going to be seeing yourself in a better light. You're seeing yourself in, you know, especially around your birthday. You are just like, I'm so much better than I was. Like, I've learned so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually see me and accept all of me and love all of me. You know, that's the energy that you truly need to be in, Virgo, for our season, because you're not going to let nobody come in to pull you back and have you settling. You know, you have to truly see you, because then, like, when somebody else come back around and see you that's negative, it don't matter because you see you. You know, that's just something I was getting intuitively with this. But this says pay attention. It's starting with the two words, pay attention. So already we know from the earlier parts of this reading and even throughout, it is going to be very keen on being aware in Virgo season. And it sucks that it has to be like that, but people are going to be, not only are you seeing you, but people are seeing you, because your energy is like radiant in Virgo season. So be very careful to pay attention. But it says, pay attention to what you are putting out into the world. Light, that golden aura, a lot of positivity and love. And this is going to attract people that unfortunately want to charm and use you, because it's a part of a supply that they need. They're empty. They're depleted. Don't let nobody use you because they see you, right? But pay attention to what you are putting out into the world. Don't let this stop you from radiating bright and radiating and vibing higher. Don't let this stop you from doing it, you know. But don't let nobody like love bomb you like, oh my gosh, like I see you, like you just beaming this and that. They're like, okay, I am. Thank you. My man thinks I am too. I think I am too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are only going to give certain people that come around power. more power than they would have if you didn't feed into them, you know? So just be mindful of that. And also, you know, pay attention to the energy that you're putting into people in this world, because we already saw where the Four of Pentacles was that overall energy. So when the Four of Pentacles show up, this is all about really holding back some of your energy, holding back from spending, holding back from showing up for everybody, holding back from saying yes all the time. You know, just be very mindful that there's a balance here. It's not that you can't be of service to others and be there for others, but you don't want to be taken advantage of or unappreciated by everybody, okay? So I really, truly hope that you saw some benefit. You could take some of this energy with you and take heed to this warning that was so apparent in this reading. I hardly ever channel warnings like this, but I really hope that you take heed to this, that you enjoy the fullness and the richness of life in Virgo season, because this is when our new year really, truly begins, Virgos. And I'm so happy that I could be the vessel as a Virgo to share this energy with you, because I'm right there with you and I'm gonna have my eyes wide open. Okay, I hope you will as well. But let us not stop shining. Let us not stop glowing and beaming. All right, just be more aware. So I'm going to end there. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I truly hope and trust that I will see you in a future reading. See you later.